So you see, I'm in the hospital. That's my belly right there. I'm 39 weeks today. And from tomorrow I'm clocking 40 weeks, I guess, because I told you guys I never came to the hospital because I don't trust the medical doctors. I don't. The last time I was with my baby, I went there and they were telling me I have this disease, I have that. I'm like, so you want me to start taking medication because you're telling me I have that, I have that. I'm just gonna believe. So I don't do hospitals. So it's just because we got evicted and I didn't have nowhere to go. And I was in the airport and the police officers, security officers, they came, they asked me a lot of questions and I told them that it's like that I got evicted from my apartment. I have nowhere to go and I'm trying to reach out to people so that they can send me some money and maybe I should fly out or they should just know what is going on down on the street. And I told the police officers that I went to the shelter in Parkland downtown. They refused me, they bluntly refused me shelter. And I told them I'm about to give birth, but they'll not let me in the shelter. So I was like, I don't do hospital, but since I'm on the street, my baby been kicking, even when I was home, she wasn't like kicking. I don't even know if I don't know if it's he, I don't know. But he or she wasn't like kicking like that even when I was home. But yesterday, he or she was like, I contracted the whole day, but if it wasn't intense, like the one of Derek, well, with Derek, I got an intense contraction for 15 hours contraction non-stop till he came out. So with this one, it kind of like I had 20 to 30 minute contraction, but non-stop, like the whole day I just keep contracting. But I'm not come to the hospital to even know the sex of the child. I don't know if it's a boy. I don't know if it's a girl. I don't know what I'm having inside my belly. So we about to find out what I'm carrying. I don't know. Maybe I'm having fibroids. Like people be talking, like my ex-boyfriend Boston mama be telling me, you have fibroids. Maybe you should go to the hospital so that they can do surgery on you. So maybe I have fibroids and I don't know. I think I have a child. You understand? So I really don't know what I'm carrying. I don't know what I'm carrying. But since we got evicted from the apartment and I slept in the airport the whole day and the police officer came asked me, I told them I've been contracting, I'm pregnant, shelter turned me out in the airport trying to reach my friends and family. So I explained everything. But the police officer told me like, you need to get, they don't want me in the airport. So since I'm on the street, I now started contracting. And I was just close to this Parkland hospital. So when I was close to Parkland hospital, I was just like, since I started contracting yesterday, he or she has, I think it's a she. I'm just guessing it's a she. Because, not been kicking like the way Derek, when I was pregnant with Derek was like kicking. So I'm like, she was just like kicking me the whole day. I was contracting the whole yesterday. Since I was intense with the eviction, all of that, I got really contracted the whole day from the whole morning to midnight. I was just contracting. So even though it's not intense, like I was really intense with Derek. I'm just, you know what? Let me just go to the hospital because I have never even gone for no checkup. I have not even done no scanning. I'm not done none of that shit because I don't do hospital. I don't like hospital. I have never been to hospital in America. I really don't like it. It's just so fucking disgusting. Like I just feel like if I'm not sick, what am I doing in the hospital? Do you understand? I don't like hospitals. It's just because yesterday I just like had this contraction. And then I'm close to Parkland. I just saw a man outside. He was telling me, "You here for delivery?" I'm like, "Yeah." I started contracting, but not intense. But he like go riding. I'm like, I don't want all this. They're mad because when I was having Derek, they put all this thing on my body, and it break me down. I felt sick for like 6 months because they put a lot of med on my body and I was sick and I could not breastfeed Derek because I had a lot of stuff on my body. So that's why I've been running away from hospital because they be putting a lot of stuff on your body and I'm like, I don't like that shit. Just because since I'm out of the street, have nowhere to stay, shelter don't want me, so and I'm close to the parkland. And I started contracting yesterday. I just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go there and tell them, you know what? I'm contracting and I'm pregnant and I've not come to the hospital ever since I gave birth to my child. This is the second child I'm having. Derek, I never come to the hospital at all. Till when I had my labor. This one also I've not come, I've not do scanning. I don't even know what I'm having inside. I don't know if it's a boy, I don't know if it's a girl, I don't know how many I'm carrying. I don't know a dime. So yesterday when I started contracting in the airport. So I just like, okay, you know what? It doesn't harm if I started contracting. Let me just come and tell them I'm contracting. But I've not scanned. I don't know what I'm carrying. I've not do no checkup. I've not done none of that shit because they like to lie a lot. You come for delivery, they be telling you have cancer. So I don't like that kind of thing. So I'm here. I just came. They just asked me to put this on. Lay down, and if I need help, I should just call them. So I don't know. They took my boyfriend's number. I gave them, I just told them I got evicted from my apartment with homeless. I don't even know the situation between me and my boyfriend. I don't even know if me and my boyfriend were separated. I don't even know if I don't know the situation, but I told them my baby is with his dad and he live with his mama and he's unemployed. So I'm on the street because I got evicted and the shelter will not let me in. So they just gave me the gown, took my information, asked me to lie down. So if she wanna come out, let her come out. If it's a he, let he wanna come out, he come out. If it's a she, let she come out. Because if it's fibroids I'm having, then we're gonna see. If it's fibroid, we're gonna tell. If it's a baby, then we're gonna tell. If it's a girl, we're gonna see. If it's a boy, we're gonna see. The contracts are not strong. I don't know if they're gonna be putting me med on my skin so that I don't want it. I want on a medicated bed. So that's why I never ever came to the hospital because I don't want meds on my body. It breaks me down, It doesn't work for me. It breaks me down. I think it works for them, but it don't work for me. They put the med on me, it breaks me down. So that's why I don't come into the hospital because I'm like any of them, they put it on my body, it breaks me down. But since I started contracting yesterday, the whole day, she was kicking down and up. I just like, okay, I think she really wanna come. Even today in the morning, I have contracted like 3 times. That's why, like, when I saw the guy said, just go right in. I'm like, it's not really intense. It's like, still go in. Just go tell them. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit. I like to give birth at home, but it's not happening. So I don't have a choice and come to the hospital, right? It's not happening. I was like, I'm gonna do live birth in the house, deliver my child in the house, but It looked like not gonna happen because I'm still in the hospital with Derek. I never even did none of this video live because I didn't have a YouTube. So this is the second baby I'm coming to the hospital. So it seems like it's not still happening. Cause I was like, I wanna do live birth. I wanna pull out my own baby. I wanna give birth to this baby by myself in the house. It's not happening because you see, I'm right here in the hospital in the toilet. It's not happening. This is the second baby in the hospital. So I keep telling myself, I don't want hospital. I don't want it. I hate hospitals. But since I'm on the street, I just like check myself in. Okay, we're gonna see. Because right now, they just tell me to put on this dress and lie down. And if I start contracting, if I need help, I should press a button. So I'm just gonna go now and lie down. That's my bed. Those are my bags, my clothes. So we're gonna see if I'm having a girl or if I'm having a boy or if actually I'm having fibroids. Like my ex-boyfriend mama used to say, you have fibroids, go to the hospital. It's not easy for somebody that have not been in the hospital for 10 years in America to just go to the hospital when they're not feeling nothing. You understand? And when you're from Africa, when people just giving birth in the house and you still have your African mentality, it's not easy. You just be like, except this emergency, then you're gonna see me come to the hospital. Do you understand? Like